So, hey guys, I'm back with another video. Just going to be working on some updates for Wusik Station and possibly Wusik 8000 as well. So, just going to change a few things here on my stream. And just a minute. Okay. So what I was looking at this last time was doing some updates. Just like check my stuff here. Yeah. Okay. Let me do a quick check. Okay. The thing I was working most on the last time is the multi-source single destination option. I was doing some tests. Oh, here you are. No longer tie to the same settings. This one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So it's working now. This is a big deal actually. Mm. What I'm looking at. Okay, anyway. So what I want to look now is the groove sequencer. Looks like I have all the elements on the screen already. Hey man, sorry, I'm eating some cookies. I'm doing almost fine. Not too bad, just a bit slow. And I'm getting married next month, so I'm a bit excited and nervous at the same time. Right now, I'm taking a look at the groove sequencer option. I'm trying out something on this stream. I'm using a very strong backlight, but it's not very back. It's more like in front of me light. Oh, chocolate. Mine is coconut cookie. So I do have a code which is called the beat sequencer, and oh well, it's missing note sequencer as well, but the code is kind of done already. So it looks like I have to create a total new. Well, the advantage of the groove sequencer is that you can create grooves on the fly. What do you mean by the mapping history? Because the groove sequencer is already in the skin file. I just have to do some changes because I have all the elements here. Where is it? Here, the groove sequencer, the groove waveform. Mm-hmm. Mm. So I can start with the beat sequencer code, but then I'm going to mm-hmm. Hey, Shriek Pumpkin, what is the problem you're having with C++? Okay, let me see something here. So I did OpenGIT sound, okay. I did add a few more options in the last update. I don't know if that's enough or not. And you can export now into a Wusik sound file, which is similar to a SFZ file. Then you can select how you want this file to be exported. Let me check, because it has been a long time since I used it. Let me see. Let me load a file. It has more sounds. Here, this one. Oh, you mean this little guy here? Uh, okay, I have to think on something to add. Because I did add on the editor here, down below here, it will show all the. Let me load something. Crap! It crashed. I load an old file. below something else then. Because here at the bottom area, it does show the files. It's funny that it's showing the waveform gets. Oh yeah, because it's very high pitch. I think there is still round robin, if I'm not mistaken. There's no longer round robin. Did I remove that? Oh, there's round robin note layer. So you can drag and drop. Oh. Okay, I have to think on this, on how I can improve that. Because there's a lot of stuff I have to do. And still there, the options. There's just no keyboard here, at least. Round robin, you can still get round robin. Let's say you load two files in two zones. Let me do this. So I have one zone for now, one layer actually, sorry. So let me load another layer. So now I have two layers. So if I go to the sample player, right click, player options, I can select round robin to note layer. So every time I press a key, it's going to get a different layer. Well, that's the problem. I can't reuse the version 7 code because the code is not cross-platform. So which the new code is. So it's a lot of work involved. Not a trivial thing to do. That's why it can take some time for me to get my head around it and really do it. Sorry for that. So we will discuss this at some other time because first I have to do the groove sequencer, and the groove sequencer alone is a lot of work. Oh, my camera is glitching like crazy. So the first thing I want to do, because the beat sequencer is kind of done already, what I have to do is create a different interface and add a few more options. There's 28 patterns and 16 instruments. I want to do this is going to be a lot of work. Oh, it disappeared. My camera is going crazy. Now, now you made me think about the sample editor. I can't stop thinking about it. Oh crap. Um, Let me see something. Well, the other guy came here and asked for help and disappeared. Classic. I'm still here to help if anyone has some programming questions. So let me see your other request about SFZ exporting. Maybe it's not so hard because I have the SFZ reader. So let's see if I have some sort of exporting as well. Because this is a sample plate to be able to use the same sample plate to be able to use the same sequencer for this wave sequencer. Oh, I did not understand that. So if you can explain me a bit more. And sorry if I'm a bit slow today. Ah. Still don't understand. Why my camera is glitching so bad? Piece of crap. Keep disappearing, reappearing. It looks like there's a part of my face that is missing. It's not working very well. Let me switch that. Okay, I'm just going to leave like this. That transparency is making my camera go nuts. Anyway. So you can add a wave sequencer. Because I don't know if this is what you're talking about. The sample player I can convert to a wave sequencer. I don't know if is this what we are talking about. But I can just add to the other ones because I have to change the skin and it's a bit of a pain to do. Yeah, but you can't add a wave sequencer to supercell later because the wave sequencer will just generate an arpeggiator. So it's pretty much the same thing as the arpeggiator of the modulation sequencer. Well, not pretty much, but almost the same. Well, you can add the wave sequencer to a separate layer and just modulate from there. I think it works. To be honest, I haven't really tested. See if this is going to work about the voice polyphony and allocation and stuff like that. But it should work. What I'm trying to remember, because I can export the zones into a Wusik sound file. Yes, you can do that. You can just leave the wave sequence without any sounds and just use the sequence. We really have to test, but it should work. But it only would work because I changed this on the latest version. I think it was, let me check here, 8.2.0 before this beta version, because I changed it. Before you couldn't do that, but now you can. Let me run a quick test to see if this really works. So let's see. I was doing it. Let's see, sample player, translator, okay. Let's try a wave sequencer. Then I'm going to modulation. Okay. See, so wave sequencer, that wave sequence modulation 1 to layer 1 oscillators, filters, frequency. And that's the problem. Doesn't work very well because there is no voice allocation information. But if they are all monophonic, then it works. In monophonic mode it works. See two voices. It kind of works. It's a bit wonky, but in monophonic mode it works very well. because it's really a problem to cross modulate layers with different polyphony and different voices, because one has one type of envelope and the other has another type of envelope, so it has to find the voices there. It's not very easy. I don't know why it stops. Let me try to add some sound here. Nah, why did that load? Why is loading? Did I load something huge? Oh yeah. Layer is going through the roof. Let me see which sequence mode I'm using. Oh, I'm using mode 1. Should be mode 2. So if you use mode 2, it works just fine. Just use sequencer mode 2 and you can modulate one to another. Like I'm doing here. You can see I'm using the sequence modulation 1 to layer 1 filter frequency. I'm not sure. I think that we have already this. You can see here I'm editing modulation 1. Then I can edit 4 modulations here. Modulation 2. You just have to now route this wave sequence here, modulation 2, layer 1. Let's say layer options, fine tune. I want to have more than just one modulation sequencer. Oh, I see. Yeah, indeed. But well, you can. No, you can't. How the modulation sequencer works, I don't remember anymore. Well, there's a lot of stuff to think about it. MIDI controller, you have just 2 MIDI controllers. There was a reason for adding just 2, but well, there's also a reason why you have Wusik 8000, because you can create much more complex stuff there. But I know. I open here. Ah, much better. Well, the problem is that to change the interface now I have to get in touch with the guy who did the skin design, and he's very busy. So I can't really do much change right now to the interface. I'll figure something out. I'm listening, I'm just trying to think. Sometimes it takes a bit extra time for me to grasp a concept. Um, One thing we could add here is another menu called MIDI controller in all the 1 to 128 controllers. And then when you add one, it adds the object, but it will not have smooth and amount and invert options like that. Yeah, the best thing is that the mod sequencer and the MIDI controller will have a box to show the number, like model sequencer 1, 2, 3, 4, and MIDI controller 1, 2, 3, 4, and the controller number inside. Would be great. My dog is asking me to pet her. That's why I'm all trying to. Oh, sorry about that. Oh yes, Wusik 8000 is much more complex, of course. Wusik Station is much more direct. I'm thinking on something. Yes, I was. Yeah, like the LFOs, I was thinking that as well. The modulation envelope and LFOs, then the modulate sequencer, and the MIDI controllers. I'm thinking. I'm just a bit slow today, but I'm thinking. Enough, enough, my little fellow. No, 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 no. I have to work, my friend. If it was for her, I would be petting her all day long. Okay, let me check if she doesn't need to go outside. Just a minute. My light keeps failing on me. Yeah, Gisla. Yeah, she was full. If I didn't let her outside, she would be all over the place. So maybe I'm going to do some of the changes myself. Then I can add the changes for the groove sequencer. Someone asked a panic button to be somewhere near, but I don't have any file that I could use for the panic button. That's a problem. Double check. Yeah, I don't have something like that. Okay, I will figure something out. I can do this. I'm going to add mod sequencer. I'm going to make better the MIDI controller. So can I have more MIDI controllers? And um, and the groove sequencer. What's the panic button? I have no idea where to put it. Oh, the SFZ support. So let me check. Set menu, layer step. Set menu, layer step. The problem is that I can't change the skin, uh, the skin was not created by me, so I can just put something there that will look strange. Will look bad. Maybe the Wusik Station logo could be the panic button. I will think on something. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out, because the code I'm using for the SFZ reader is an open source code, but there is no code for writing. It's not hard to write a SFZ file actually, but I want to keep my cross-platform code, so this light's killing me. Right. Okay, so there's no direct code to just write to the SFZ file, so I have to create my own. It's not a big deal. Man, I know what I have to do, but it's just that my head today is not working at full speed as is used to. But I figured something out. Then I guess I can go and implement on the edit zones an option to show things in a more clear way, not just the zones below, especially for the velocities. I guess next week I will have all this ready. So I'm going to start a to-do list file here for me, so I don't forget. To-do list. The drag and drop to the zone editor should be working, but I know what you're talking about, because when you drag and drop a file, so I'm editing a zone here. That is key high. I think I know what the problem is. Let's check. Yeah, I drop this file here. Oh, it does ask if you want to create a new zone. So just create a new zone. I have two zones. This one is in this one. That kind of works. So the wave sequencer option is really hard to do, but I don't have this. I don't see. Yes, that's what I added here. Better velocity and zones view. So when we're editing the zones, you could have another type of viewing. So you click somewhere and shows the all the zones in a single square with all the velocities and stuff like that. I will figure something out, don't worry. Yeah, because the wave sequence is a bit of pain to do, but the funny thing is that we have space ready there. Okay. Okie dokie. But it would be fun to have that. Kinda. I'm just brainstorming a bit on something I was thinking. Mm, oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'm going to figure something out. Ah, let me check something. This is my MIDI controller. what sort? Are you sure? Because I took a very long look at it. It should be doing correctly, but who knows? Out of tune? Oh shoot. That's not good. It should be on perfect tune, I guess. Uh, it's very slidey. You have to check what sort of files you are loading into the draw oscillator, because it could also produce some problems there. It's very slightly off tune, to be honest. It's 0.03 is not very much, but what do I know? Okay, but are you importing here? Because when you import a file to the drawwave oscillator, well, it's not a very good importing because it has to fit the small drawwave oscillator buffer. It was really meant to use these files here. Let me show to you. Where is it? Where are the files? They're not here. The Wusik 8000, where it is? Adventure Kit waveforms. That's the ones. Of course, now if I try to load a waveform here, it's not going to work very well. Not even loading. Yes, I know, but I'm trying to understand what the problem is that you have. And maybe send me some examples of which file you're trying to load and stuff like that, because the draw wave oscillator is different. It's just a small buffer. It's just one sample for the entire keyboard, and it's must use it for different type of sounds and stuff like that. It's not really be used for everything. The sign again? Which sign? That's a problem. I don't know which sign I'm talking about. Because this file is a big file, so it's trying to fit the big file into the small buffer. Watch. There's another sign here. First sign doesn't load because it's a multi-file. Now, if you load the Adventure Kids waveform, they all load correctly. Maybe I should add more information about that somewhere, because it's not something that people know. Because if you take a look at the draw wave oscillator code, it's just a small buffer. That's why it doesn't sound that great. But I didn't make it be used for everything. It's just mostly used when you want to different sound. Because on Wusik Station 7, you are not loading on the draw wave oscillator, you're loading in the sample player. That's the thing. Now, if you load on the sample player, where is my files again? Now I'm loading on the sample player. On the sample player. This one has noise in the file itself. I can see the noise there. Really? Because that's the funny thing. How to say that? The sample engine of the draw wave oscillator and the sample player is now the same. I'm using a 4-point Hermit interpolation, but maybe I did something wrong, I guess. Let me try to load the same file here and here. I have to think. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but if you don't mind helping me out a bit more, I'm sure I can find what's going on. Just don't give up, please. I'm slow, but I will figure something out. Maybe by next month I will be working better, when all this mayhem of the marriage is over. It's a beautiful thing, a marriage, but it does take a lot of energy to get it right, even for 30 people. Okay, thanks, man. I really appreciate. Don't think I'm trying to avoid the problem. It's just that I'm not grasping the problem yet. But as soon as I do, I'm pretty sure that I can fix something out. Also, I did put on my to-do list a few things I have to take a look at. So it's good to write. So my oh, it's on the 8th of April. So it's very close now. I'm not laughing. I'm nervous. Oh boy. I'm not like, oh, I don't want to get married. No, it's not nothing like that. I'm very happy for it. But we are doing everything ourselves. So there is no there's no company or guy or women doing the stuff for us. We are doing everything. My mom is helping out a bit, but pretty much we're doing all the all the hard work of organizing and going to the places where they make the food and the catering. But there will be no catering actually, but there will be some how do you call orders, the small food, finger food, and still it's up to 42 people now with the people who was going to help. Like there's going to be a priest from the Anglican church. We're doing a church at home thing. It's a ceremony at home. So yeah, it's going to be great. Ah. So that's why I'm a bit over my head. But that's okay. That's a good thing. And as for work, well, work is going well. It's just that sometimes you think something and you write about what you're thinking, and people overreact, and you know that. It's just impressive. But it's okay. I know I'm very behind the sequencer, but the problem is that I can't start the sequencer knowing that the Wusik station is missing a lot of stuff. Stuff that sometimes I promise and sometimes I wish it to have. So that's why I'm working. And I'm getting a few sales from Wusik station. That's good. It's just that on my head, I was thinking that the Patreon account will be a great thing to me, but so far it hasn't yet anywhere. But it's because I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm just a guy coding from home, so that's okay. I don't mind that. And another project, I don't know if you saw already. It's an old project of mine. Is the Beat 707. That's another big project of mine that died when the company that was helping me out just vanished. So the Beat 707 is a drum machine, hardware, open source Arduino based drum machine, and Rugged Circuits was doing the hardware for me. But they decided not to do any music-based stuff and just concentrate on industrial Arduino stuff and stop doing the boards for me, which was a shame. But they did give me all the files, so I can't actually resurrect the project. But the problem is that in Brazil, hardware is a mess here. It's very hard. Takes a lot of money to make hardware here, and to export is very complicated. So I'm just a bit upset with that, because I did make 50 boards for the new project I was doing, and which is a great project, but somehow I couldn't get anywhere further because well, I need help from someone that understands things. There was a guy that helped me out, but he didn't get much further with that. But here's, I'm putting the link for you to check. Here's the board I make, and it's a very quite good board, but the problem is not the board, it's the case. That's the problem. And so everything's pretty much halted by now. Then I created another project that was a mini sequencer, and I mean mini was very big, very small, sorry, mini, small. And well, people didn't really give much attention to that, so I don't know. I guess software is just easier. It's just that I love working with Arduino, working with open source hardware based stuff that you can make at home. So the new board I was working on is a single side board that you can etch yourself. But yeah. The new board is on the front page of the site. If you take a look, there is the micro sequencer. Let me see what was the name it shows, because it's been a long time. It's been a year since I have done that. Not a year, but around 8 months. So it's bit 77 micro. Well, it's a very good sequencer, and it's a very short one. And it uses two microprocessors, a SD card, and that's pretty much all. But well, it just stuck. So anyway, back to software then. So I'm going to get this stuff done. Today I'm not going to be much of use, I guess. At some other time I'm going to write you in private and explain what's going on, but I don't want to talk about this on the videos. So take a looking at the interface. Let me check something out here. It's funny that my Windows decided to deactivate today, so I have to reactivate after like 6 months of having it activated. It just went nuts. But it could be that because the machine halted like 4 times, and I have all the problems with my video card. And now it's working okay. Okay. No, don't be sorry, man. Nothing to do with you. So let me check a look where the logo of the Wusik station is being set. I think it's on the background actually. Yeah, it's on the background. Well, that did affect me a bit, because the problem is that I have been working on this market for nearly 18 years. Nearly 20 years, to be honest. Yeah, I started, 20 years. That's a long time. I started with doing reactor files, then native instruments, and I got in a bit of a hustle because of some problems I was having. It was my fault, not their fault, but just I was thinking, well, I'm doing a lot of promotion for them, and they were not doing anything for me, and I got mad and broke up with them and decided to start my own company, which was Dash Synthesis. And my first VST was very good but very buggy. But was a good time. But the problem is that I was always alone in the company. I had a business partner. He was a great guy, and so a lot of ups and downs happening, and I did a lot of bad choices. Dash Signals was mine also, and what happens is that I always had this idea of me owning a supermarket, and people hated that. So I was always doing crazy promos because I went to my local supermarket and I see them doing crazy promotions, and I was thinking, well, why can't I do that? Well, I shouldn't do that, but I did anyway, and it was terrible. People really don't like when you treat software as merchandise, and and I was starting to do every sort of thing because I hate overpriced software. I really do. I had a company 15 or 16 years ago. I think it was, no, it was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I had a small company. I don't remember the name, but the idea was that lower price doesn't mean it's crap. Because a lot of people in the software industry was thinking, oh, those Walmart CDs that you buy for creating 3D designs, they're a piece of crap because they're like $10. But they were not a piece of crap. It was actually very good. And there was games also there on Walmart. And people started to think, well, those sites selling cheap stuff should also be selling bad stuff. Then there was the shareware days of games and programs where things were very cheap. And I don't know when companies decided to start asking more and more for software, especially when the piracy was so high. And for me, that's just nonsense. It's crazy. So I rather have like 1,000 users pay me lower prices than 100 users paying me high prices. But the music market is a bit different, and they didn't agree with me on that. But I'm still here 20 years after that, 20 years after bad choices. I did offer pro not offer, but how to say, I hope it creates software, some software that I couldn't create, and it was years ago, but no one purchased that. And that's why people still think of that. You know, I always saw the KVR site as a place of friends. So every time I had a problem, I went there, saying I'm in trouble, so I have to make some quick sales and stuff like that. And people hate that because they see me as a company, not as a guy. And that was my mistake. I know that, but that's okay, I guess. I don't mind. I still have a lot of users using my software, and that's good. No, it's not very friendly at all. When it started, it was a very friendly place because if you see my profile, I'm on the top 10 if I don't recall. Let me see if that's still true. But I have been there since 2001, I think. Let me check my profile. It's been a while. Now I'm curious. So how do I check my profile? Let's see. Nearly 18,000 1,000 posts since 2001. They don't have a ranking anymore because some time ago they did have a ranking. I could check what was my rank in terms of posting and how old I was in the forum and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm very old in the forum. 2001. And let me copy this over. Join it 2001. Total posts. So they have no respect for me. That's a problem. I don't blame them because I did do a lot of stupid stuff, but hey, who doesn't do stupid stuff? I remember when Native Instruments, they had several products that I was thinking 3 years ago. The whole line of products was worth $1,000 if you purchase them separately, and for I think it was 1 week they made a promotion for $99. Yeah, $99. People should be burning the company for that, because when I did that, they just trashed me. But when Native Instruments did such a big, huge discount, no one complained. So that's the thing. I don't even know where's my calculator. So let's see. So 100%. So it's 100% divided by 1,000 times 99. So that's a 90% discount. Unless my math is very wrong. And this happened. They are not inventing this. And it's just impressive. It's impressive. What is the most impressive is that everything that I did years ago that people complained, other companies started doing. But they don't complain about the companies. But that's pretty much what happens in my life. I remember when I was a kid, I would always be the first one to use sandals. No one was using sandals, and I was the first one, and they all made fun of me. Next year, everybody was using. There was a trend 30 years ago of bracelets made of seashells. It was on surfers. I was a surfer, and I was the first one to use. And people call me names. Next year, everybody was using. Yeah, and this happened over and over and over. I was always the first one. So that's one thing. Of course, when you start promising more than you can do, people will get mad at you. And I did that. I'm not going to say I did not do that, because I was hoping that I was going to be able to do stuff. But then I got sick. And I have been in and out for 16 years. And they don't understand that, because they don't care. They don't get it that I'm getting sick every now and then. But I do. What can I do? It's my life. I have good doctors. I have good people take care of me. But it's nothing I can prevent. It's a biological gene. I have bad genes. My mother, my father has those bad genes, and I got from them. And I never used drugs. I never did alcohol or anything else. But I have some issues. But people don't care. That's okay. It's just funny because the music market is totally different from any other market. And well, it's just how things are. I will not be able to change that. Well, those two guys, it's a bit hard to tell about. I could give $100 to each and they will still bitch, so don't worry about that. I posted on a lot of places that same message. No one complained or called me names. Just there on KVR. So that will give you a hint about that. The group buys, well, the group buys work. That's the problem. They just work, and of course the sequencer is the main problems with the sequencer is that I had some idea in my head, and I'm having a very hard time putting that into paper or into the computer, to be honest. But I will be able to do that. Don't worry. And well, the way I give away free stuff is just a way of having people talking about the product and feeling happy about it. It's good energy. I believe a lot of energy, so that's why I do those promotions. There's too much piracy going on, so that's one way to circumvent that, but I don't know, I could be wrong. Well, anyway, I guess I'm not going to keep this video archived because there's other people watching right now. They're just not writing anything, but they're watching. I can't see because it shows me on my screen. No, I'm not going to give them money back because they also own me stuff. Don't worry. Yeah, Wusik 4000, I have to do a promo for that again. That's a good one. For Wusik 8000, I don't remember if I did for Wusik 8000. I don't think I did was for Wusik Station only because Wusik Station was not getting a lot of attention. Yes, I know. What I'm thinking right now, at some point when things are more calm, as a hobby, don't worry, I was thinking on doing some cross hardware and software stuff because I like hardware, but only when they work the way I want. So one thing I was thinking is my idea of the big box of LEDs working together with the beat sequencer and Wusik Station. But that's going to be a side project of mine. So I can use my cards, my PCBs, and stuff like that. But that's talk for another time. Right now, the Wusik Station I really want to improve, especially the things you told me because they make sense. Not just because you ask me to, but because they just do make sense. I try to do my best on that because I really love Wusik Station. A lot of people don't know how I started Wusik Station. Yeah, no worry. I'm going to next week. I'm going to be more proactive, and next month even more. And a lot of people don't know, but the word music, if you replace the first letter with W, which is from William, and the last letter with K, as in my last name, you get Wusik. But the funny thing is that this was an accident. And you may ask how. What? I had a dream about the name of the new company, and it was just Wusik. I had this dream, Wusik, and I was thinking, well, Okay, Wusik. Let me search online. So there's no Wusik. Just there's one language in the world use this word as in music. And I thought, oh, okay, Wusik.com. So there you go, Wusik.com. Just later I realized that music with the letters WNK switched it makes Wusik. Maybe it was an accident, or maybe my subconscious was telling me to go for this name. Who knows? Uh, when I created the Wusik station, I was thinking a lot of people think on the wave station from Korg, and that's not true. I had the Insonic TS10, and I was always wanting the Insonic ASR10. So I was thinking on the Insonic TS10 and the Insonic ASR10. I really love that keyboard. It has some nice keys and it has a great sequencer, which is the one I want to be based as for this new sequencer. But it has problems. It was very heavy and has little memory. The top memory the TS10 could handle was 8 megabytes. The ASR10 could handle more, but it was very expensive for me to get. And it was very buggy when you started using custom samples, because the only software that was doing custom sample was the Rubber Chicken software, and it was a piece of crap. Some people told me that it still is, I don't know. So the Insonic TSN was a sample-based keyboard. It was not a synthesizer, but it also didn't have filters. It has only low-pass filters, and if I don't recall, high-pass filters. I don't know. I don't know if it has a high-pass filter. I don't remember. But no resonant filters. But it had very great effects. The sequencer was very good. 31 note of polyphony when using custom samples. 32 when using just the internal samples. I don't know why this. So Wusik Station was based on that, because the Insonic has hyper sequencing, which is wave sequencing, and trans waves, which is waveform or loop modulation in a file. So remember a guy, I don't want to say the name of the guy because we are kind of enemies. He created a clone of the wave station from Korg and had the nerve to show to Korg into the NAMM fair. Of course, Korg said, you can't do that. Cease and exist. And he went and sold the idea to Steinberg. So they created, I don't know the name of the sequencer. He was stupid enough to say that I based Wusik Station on his software, when my Wusik Station has nothing to do with his software. It doesn't even look like, doesn't even work like the Wave Station. It works like the Insonic TS10 actually. So that's pretty much the story of how Wusik was created, and Wusik Station for that matter. And I worked a lot, and I do mean a lot. I had back problems. I almost had to do surgery. I had carpal tunnel on my both hands several times. I didn't require surgery because I just stopped working, and that's why people got upset with me, because I just couldn't work anymore. And now I'm being more controlled. I'm taking care of how much I work and how much I type, so I don't have these problems again. Yeah, not a lot of people knows about that. And maybe one day. I remember when I used my first virtual synthesizer. It was AXS from Revolution Software. They don't exist anymore. Resolution, yes. No, 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 no. Not the name. Oh, here. The site is offline. Yeah, it no longer exists. So let me check. Wayback Machine. Wayback Machine. I don't even have a copy anymore of this software. Oh, you remember? You have? Please send to me because I lost it. It was a great one. I'm trying to find a site from them. October 2016, no. It was even before that. How do I save it? Oh, here, 2000. Let me show. Yeah, please send to me because I think I don't no longer have it. Let me show the site. Here's the site. It did not give support. It's really a great piece of software. Too bad it doesn't exist anymore. I asked them one time if I could have the source code of the filters, and they never replied. Because I love how the digital filters sounded. So how do you use this? Oh, here 16. Let me see, 2010. I think I should have the. I don't think Wayback Machine is going to have a zip file. Yes, it has! Ah! Would you look at that? Oh, that's great. There's the software. It's shown on the site. Wayback Machine, huh? Let's see if this works on Wusik. Oh, here we go. It's not the greatest thing, but at the time, I was the first guy in my country to purchase it. I sent them money from the in an envelope. I know that's not legal to do today, but at the time, I don't think it was a problem. But I sent actual American dollars to them, and then sent me back a floppy disk. And the floppy disk, if you look at, you open the clutch and look at the inside, it has holes on the floppy disk to prevent you from copying it. It was a very great one. I'm going to post this on my website sometime. Let me bookmark this. And that's what was my first one. I had two computers, one for Cakewalk Pro Audio and one just for the AXS. Using two sound cards, one for MIDI, one for audio, because it required that. And on the Cakewalk Pro Audio computer, I had a Game Theater 64, which has a great sampler. And well, it was a very great thing. I'm missing some music files from a very long time ago. Let me see if they have on the Wayback Machine. Maybe they have. Check again. because I created some songs and sent to them, and they made it available on the site. Let's see if these are still there. No, the menu is not showing up on the screen there. So 2005. Well, I'm trying to find a name of a band of a CD that I lost that is driving me nuts. And if I can find that song, I can find a CD. Oh, that's the oldest one from what I can see. But it's still missing the menu. So I can't browse the site correctly. Crap. Oops. I don't remember what was the name I used. Let's see if it has. Oh, whoa, whoa, that's a good one. Thanks, man. What's the name of the domain? Do you remember? So how do I go way back here? Oh man, this is great. This is great. 2001. Oh, I had a W8000 synth a very long time ago. I didn't even remember that. That's funny. Not working very well. Site. Member. I don't think I was ever a member of Tracks in Space, so there's no music on mine there. It's not working. I think dash synthesis should be the correct name. Ah, okay. Dash signature. That's too bad. That's weird. Yes, but I don't think I'm there. Let me see. I don't see anything from me there. Because I don't think I was ever part of it. Maybe if I use another name, let me see. Oh, I'm definitely not there. Too bad. Oh, Chroma Polaris. I don't think that since is lasted very long. Oh, that's a new sign. I always love this logo. Really, really love this logo. I'm trying to find if at any time I posted my music there. What is this? Looking for more resources. Want to promote your site. Oh yeah, dashboard X. I remember this. Ah man. Always with the crazy ideas. Yeah, not there anymore. Looks like I stopped working with this. There's not much in there. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what was the name. Let me check. Because I lost some songs of mine. Zipplane. No, those. I think that was from a partner. Just the W8000 folder. That's mine. The others are not. The internet is a crazy place. That's not loading. Mm, man, it's taking forever to load. Fine. But this logo was very great. And just it's just a custom type font. Nothing fancy. This one is a bit complex. Hmm. I can't search for William. Just housing does nothing. What it's going to do now? Oh, here. Here we go. Nah, that's not old enough. And I do have a lot of music. Most are missing here. Well, I'm really impressed by this guys. This Wayback Machine. A lot of stuff. That doesn't work every time. For stuff here. Jesus. I think I found the name of the file. This was the first one. This should have. Okay, I think I found something. Okay. I'm missing a lot of stuff. Jesus. Ah, hmm. I'm just going to Google the name of the song. But it's still. Where did I find that? Whoops. Idiot. Or is going to find several files. What's the chance of finding my file? One day I will find that file. Maybe it's going to take a while. Because there is a file, let me show to you. Here. Nice. Search. Want to check on my own stuff. Stupid. Maybe I'm stupid. Let me show to you what I'm talking about. I know, today I'm not working. I really avoid work today, sorry for that. But I'm going to make up next week. It's just that there are a lot of stuff from my childhood that I don't remember and that bugs me. So this week I found something. My first PlayStation game was driving me nuts that I didn't remember the name or what it was. And finally I found it. It was Tunnel B1. And no, it's not a very good game to be honest. But it's funny on how my memory remembers the game being much more darker than it was. But that's okay. But this is the AX track I was talking about. The name of this track is actually Blaze. Oh, the turn the volume up. Of course, this is using Cakewalk Pro Audio with AXS. Because AXS doesn't have all this stereo panning effects and shit like that. How can I find that? Oh boy, I found something. Whatever, just play the fucking music. Is this the music? That's the music, man! It was on my computer all time long. Piece of crap, really. The guy singing, I have to find the band that does that. Where is the music located at? How do I open the file location? older songs. Ah, it's not on my folder, that's why I didn't find it. Jeez. Okay, so today was very productive. Sorry, man. I have no idea how happy this makes me. I know it's just a song, but... Oh, here's the game I was talking about. I remember this being a very dark game, but maybe my TV, which I had the Wusik station on, was dark. Yep, that's the game. It's not a very good game, to be honest. But yeah, but it's much darker here on this video, so I guess my emulator is too bright. Let me check your song now. Song you sent me. Oh, that's nice. Sending them into the morning air. That's great, man. Let me show to you what I found here. That's the blaze. Where is the leakage? HD1. That's AXS as well. Really? That's great, man! Check this out. This song I'm going to play now is the first one I did with the Game Theater 64 using the internal sample filters, which they distorted a lot, but it was a nice distortion, man. The vocoder, I don't remember the name of the program, but it was a DOS command line program. No, it wasn't the orange one, it was another one, I don't remember the name. There was another one that I did, let me check, using AXS. But I don't know what's the name of the one. There is this one. Oh yeah, Fast Tractor was very limited. Let's see what else I have here. That's really old. Oh, that's Fast Tracker. That's Fast Tracker. Oh boy. Feeling old yet? Oh, that's Rebirth. Remember Rebirth? You got to remember Rebirth. Yeah, Rebirth. Jesus. A lot of samples found on the internet. Yeah, that's Fast Tracker 2, Rebirth. I don't think I had AXS at the time. Yeah, Rebirth. Of course, this music has a lot of copyright issues. Oh, that's AXS, I think.
Get on it.
Oh man. There was another program. I don't remember the name of the program, but you could have several modules. It was modular, and it was in the same period of Fast Tracker 2. And I created this music here. What was the name of the program? I don't remember now. There was another one. This is AXS. No, not Silvox. I don't remember the name. that's AXS. Let me check on the thing. It was a tracker also. Checking the Wikipedia now. Bus Track, I think is the name. Let me check. Bus. Yeah, Bus. That's the one. But it's a bit new. Ah, that's a clone. Here, Bus. Just call a bus. Yeah, Bus. Oh, this is an even more complex one. This I don't remember the name. This is another AXS song. Bus. This is just AXS. Oh no, it has also SimSynth, I think is the name. And my Insonic Test 10. Electrify your ass. What a great name for a song. Oh, this one is ASS, totally. SimSynth, yeah. I also purchased a copy of SimSynth, but the first one on my counter to do that. Don't forget, I'm 43. 43. Ah, just 10 years younger. There was another one. Let me check here. Oh boy. Ah, okay. Enough. I have to eat something. I'm starting to get hungry because it's near 7 here. But it was nice to talk to you, man. To be honest, I'm not going to delete this video. If people want to hear my story, they can. So I'm just going to leave there. If they want to check, they do. And Tomorrow I'm going to try something. Tomorrow I think is my wife's break, so I'm not going to work tomorrow, but well, you know me. You remember from what I have done before, and you know that I can do stuff. I have done much more complex stuff in the past weeks. So, well, thanks again, man. Well, I posted my music on my that old song on my page just to see if someone remembers the name of the band. This one here. So it's cowifans.com. Greece. Why too bad? I don't follow. Here, that's the one. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be out for a few days. I think I'm just going to get back on the Tuesday. Tuesday, I think I'm going to get back. Because I think Monday I'm going to visit my parents. I have to do some stuff there, so probably on Tuesday. Oh yes, I know. Here is 6:44 p.m. right now. Night already. And it's very hot. I just wish I can remember what's the name of this bloody band. So okay, as always, thanks again for being there, man, and for the other people who was still here but don't want to talk. Just thanks for watching, and have a great time, man. Thanks again. See you.